Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best? Yeah, I'll say it. It's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns as they'll get set to tangle with the Minnesota Vikings. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being in Philadelphia, where we find the Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football to wrap up the week between the Buffalo Bills and... Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first two quarters. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10 again from the 41. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
8 yards there and a 1st down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a toss, Kamara left side. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 12 all. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. On second down, here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields. He's got Mooney once again bringing it in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Montgomery back to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Now it's Fields. Flushed out right. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Out of the gun, Fields. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And here we go on fourth down. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Fields now to throw. And this one is incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Montgomery running right. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Here's Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. On third down, here's Kamara. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap, Fields. And Thomas has it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
Now a throw here, hauled in. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. His big game continues. 10 catches now. And another first down. Every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And again, back to Kmet. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. Now Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 42. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
On first down, it's Fields. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 32. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain, and it'll be a Chicago first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On first down, Fields. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he loses the football a second time. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets it to Thomas.
Complete to Michael Thomas. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Second down pass. Intercepted by the Bears.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields. Buying time to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that will be incomplete. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of the gas at the end, and the lead will stay put at 17. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They